So a key feature of our response to the pandemic in the public sector has been data. It's really played a role in our response and decision making. It's played a role in resource allocation, and we've engaged the public in sourcing data like never before. Crowdsourcing data, track and trace being a really good example of this. Local authorities could not have dealt with business as usual and the pandemic without careful consideration of data. We've worked effectively with our key partners using data to benefit our citizens. Who needs us? What do we need to do? And what resources do we need to do this? It's really made us think about the impact of things that we do ourselves, which create demand, and then how we manage this with our resources. There are some great examples in our contact centres at a very tactical level where we've carefully thought about demand before we've done something, measured the impact of things that we've done in response to issues, and it's helped us to manage our resources. My prediction is that this has given us the lift up that we needed in the public sector to think more seriously about how do we build on this and how do we use tech to help us better manage our scarce resources for the future. The sudden emergence and focus on data strategies in the public sector is a key example of this. We're suddenly focusing on gaining better understanding of the data that we hold. What are our priorities in terms of using this data? What problems do we need to solve? How do we store and manage that data? How do we govern that data? But most importantly, how do we equip our staff to become better at using data, to become data evangelists in our own organisations? And what tools can we use to help us extrapolate and exploit that data? I think in the public sector previously, we've been overwhelmed by the amount of data that we hold, given the diverse range of services that we provide under one umbrella, the council. We've lacked confidence in how we can begin to unpick this and trust ourselves to make decisions based on this, given the perceived gaps in our knowledge and the skills in the dark art of data analysis. My prediction is that we will start to see more examples of innovative use of data in the public sector, working with our partners closely in the private sector to build on what we have learned and to make use of the technology that can support us on this journey. Our council is really focusing on this, working hard to understand how we can bring data together to turbocharge decision making and our planning process. And I know from speaking to my peers that we are not alone in this.